welcome to the last race of the day. We have Group B3. We're live? Yeah, we're live. Okay.
Yep.
Group B3, second game of B3, you have eifem, who has a 39. It's their first game. And we have Mikica with a 131, achieved, I believe, yesterday or somewhere along the line. He got a similar time. So I think if runners are ready, we can start.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm counting down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, that PB from Mikica is from the race, actually. I believe.
Oh, they're off. I have like really big delay. I don't know why.
It might be on their set on their channels, not sure.
No, I mean they started at the same time. It's just
Yeah, I noticed that on one of the previous races.
it should be low latency anyway.
Well, they're going, so we got a cop cart push already. So one more time, how do you pronounce these runners' names? We've got eifem, right, and Mikica.
eifem.
eifem and Mikica.
eifem and Mikica. I don't know if I'm gonna get that right or not. I apologize.
Yeah, the C is like TS.
Yes. Okay.
eifem gets a cop. Mikica unfortunately doesn't get so lucky. There's a cop here. Does he see him? Yeah, there he is.
Both are playing with Shadow Zone, so thanks for that.
Oh.
More spectacular for us.
Yeah, so the cop went into the bust animation, but Mikica managed to get out of it, and he's headed for Tisdall as well. Now, eifem's in the lead here is on Antonio. Antonio in chat. Well, it looks like pretty clean kills here for eifem. He has a lot of health. And has already dealt with Antonio.
And this is the first race for eifem, right? And
Yep.
second
Yes.
race here for Mickey. I'm just gonna call him Mickey.
Be careful with those.
I hope that's okay.
Yeah, there he is node in, so.
Yeah, call him Nicky, like Ray calls Nico.
Hey, Nicky.
Yeah.
Ted is dead.
Wait, who's dead? Sorry to hear that. No, he says sorry for your loss.
I'll be in touch, Nicky.
All
Right.
the
eifem's.
Yeah, continue. No, I just want to say all the Mafia guys are really paranoid to say anything on the phone in Navy, but the other guys just talk about all the crimes. And
It's kind of weird.
Mikica is still on that weird color key from the last time, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, his health is like dark green. You can barely see it.
The run was verified, so it's fine for IV standards, I guess, but we will see.
Well, it's not black and white at least. So
Yeah.
eifem's pretty comfortable in the lead so far. Mikica, despite maybe not the best PB, he's still on his heels. Their PBs are almost an hour apart, so yeah, I think he put in some hours in the meantime between his well, after his first race at least. So I'm fully expecting for him to get another PB this race.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that'd be cool to see.
Oh, that's a chicken dead for eifem.
I think Mikica had a lot of trouble in Alderney, if I remember correctly. Hopefully he
Yeah.
practiced well.
A lot of people struggle in Alderney. It's definitely the hardest spot if you're just starting.
After Glenn, I would say.
Yeah, Rodney's not too bad, but
Like
I
Keenan
think he
is
did bad.
pretty. Keenan is not that bad. Sergey can also be kinda chill, I would say. But yeah, after Glenn,
Yeah.
most of the cops will spawn.
If you don't have the Deagle guy just come to your door and shoot at you point blank.
Oh, never happened to me.
Well,
Yet.
happened to me today, actually.
Just click head, man.
Alright. Both runners had to go for into the park to kill Tyler, but it's not a big time loss considering what can happen later on other targets. But they're one bird apart pretty much so far.
That's a unique curb kid for eifem. I think they draw too far away and the last guy might fall behind, but no, actually on the minimap looks fine.
300 SMG bullets for Mikica. That's quite good.
Good orange.
400 for eifem. No, he has a surplus. Definitely, it's a lot.
Alright, eifem manages to get them all. Nice, nice, nice.
Has so much ammo that he can use SMG and Papara as well. There hasn't been any disaster so far for either runner, so they're still relatively close.
Yeah, eifem lost all of his armor. Just surprised.
But with only 3 targets away, well, two targets for eifem from 6-star. It's probably about to change. Hopefully, both runners practice their 6-star areas. You could like the best option to practice the targets is probably to just load a save after you've unlocked Alderney and just do the targets normally like you would. And well, all you can do really is improvise later
Mikica
on if
plays
something
calm.
goes wrong. And yeah, that drop, not ideal. The
Good
targets are
cover.
getting away. There's 2 more left.
Yeah. Yeah, and that sort of strategy or way of practicing is what I did for stunt jumps, and I still do it. I'll load up a save in Alderney and just start practicing Algonquin and Alderney and stunt jumps without any sort of wanted level, and it's really about figuring out the landings and timing the jumps real well and then you gotta focus on the cops on top of that. So
Yeah.
similar
Well,
sort of principle here.
if you have a clean run, then you can just do whatever you've practiced. Uh, Ideally, you would not worry about cops at all.
Yeah, and I imagine that's what the maestros are really doing, just trying to get
Mhm.
the fastest run possible without any sort of cop intervention.
It applies more in USJs though, because it's just pretty much driving only. Here you in Most Wanted you have to improvise a bit more, I feel.
Oh yeah, definitely. So
So in theory it's easier to learn, but don't be fooled, USJs are well, maybe not more difficult, but they are more random. Because you're on a bike, if you fall off the bike, you're pretty much dead 90% of the time. So
yeah,
it's not like 3D GTAs where you can easily recover getting knocked off the bike.
eifem should be fine if they last until the nuts vendor.
Hopefully he doesn't scare him away. Still can happen.
Well,
No.
there's cops outside the apartment. I followed him into the well from the roadblock.
Someone actually shot from inside the building and hit the siren with a shotgun.
Needs to be a bit further for the nut guy to spawn. Actually trigger him before cops shoot him. He manages to do it. So he's safe for now. I didn't see. Eifem didn't skip armor, right? He just got shot a lot.
Yes.
I believe so.
Oh, that's a shotgun to the head. It's low health again.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure I've had this shotgun take like my full armor and like 3/4 of my health in one shot.
Yeah, it happened to S. Jonah yesterday. He lost all of his armor with one shot. I think it was yesterday. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in like certain circumstances it can actually kill you even with full HP, literally like full health and full armor, 100%. If it lands in a weird way.
That's a spook landing.
Not good enough. Sad.
So both runners in a patrol. Make sure they're not using benchmark. Yeah,
Going for
eifem
the-
manages to escape that tricky situation, but he's low on health. This might require a hot dog right after Lino.
Yeah. Yeah, Mickey's I don't know if it's his saturation or something on his health bar looks invisible.
Yeah,
You
it
can see his armor, but
looks like some color key in OBS, because during the night we will notice even more of that if night happens.
yeah,
Some unique colors on the cars and stuff.
that's cool.
Well, be careful with overusing those filters. Kyle might get mad if he manages to see that, which will probably not happen anyway. FIB cycle from the start. Not a good sign. But it might switch after Leo anyway. Oh, it immediately switched to a SWAT. Holy shit. Did you see that? Did you fucking see that?
What? Wow.
Well, now we have to check his game installment.
Yeah, he's got a switch.
Flip the switch and change his cycles.
Okay, this hot dog is as good as any.
Yeah, he's safe out there, and he manages to escape death once again. Red health for the second time, and he gets a hot dog and survives. No deaths so far, I believe. Still.
Yeah, doing well.
Are they using their foot pedals to switch cycles? Yes.
Just don't tell Kyle about foot pedals. Nice fucking heli.
Alright, so let's see this Barry for eifem. His car is kind of busted, so might have a hard time. And these guys just run forward for some reason. Sometimes they just decide to run forward and try to hide behind the cover, but they didn't run away too much, so eifem gets the kills and drives away, not searching for Simon in here, probably a good move. He'll probably switch cars on the police station and search her there. Yeah, there it is. Very much against all odds run so far for eifem.
Yeah, he's had to grab two different, well, a health pack and a hot dog, and yeah, fighting to stay alive. Just swapped a car.
Following up with Mikica, we have Leo Dunn. Doesn't look like there's too much resistance downstairs, but there can be a lot of cops on foot, right next to the doors.
Yeah, just around that corner.
That's what eifem was doing. This is nice with the pistol, but he switches last minute, well, last second. And let's see how this goes.
Very interesting tapping technique.
Looks pretty clean. There it is.
Got it.
I'm pretty convinced a lot of runners don't know you can actually zoom in while aiming. I didn't see the zoom in from eifem.
Oh, he
No,
mistyped it again.
Yeah, that's a second misspell here on Christoph. I mean, fair enough. That's a really difficult name, actually. Really is no... Well, we can type Makhonvich, I guess. But that's... is that better? I don't know.
Still on Enforcer cycle, so that's good.
To Kryotov.
I don't have problems with Christoph. That's pretty much almost my name.
Yeah, on Christoph, if you have these guys, you have to
Oh,
kill them in specific order to really be safe here. eifem's really in trouble here. He's one
yeah,
hit away
he
from
might be dead.
dying. Yeah,
And he's dead.
they blocked him away, and that's the first death of the race.
Yeah.
A chance for Mikica to actually catch up, and if he really has put in some practice since yesterday, I think he raced yesterday, then, well, he might have a chance.
It looks like he has. He's doing well. So yeah. Pop tire. Working his way to 1. Doing good on health.
Not so much on the car, though. I think he's still on FIB cycle.
Really?
I say still. I think he wasn't in the first place, but he might be now. Oh no, never mind. He is kind of trapped in here after 1.
Yeah, his car's taking lots of damage right now from that one police car.
Yeah, he'll catch fire any minute, unless he dies
He
first. Yeah,
might,
there it
he's
is.
dead.
That was really, he was really boxed in.
First
But,
death for Mikica.
yes, but that death doesn't really, it's not really costly.
Might be better for
Well,
him.
not that much, yeah. The drive to Barry. Barry's actually closer to this hospital. The closest target to this hospital, I should say. I believe. So, well, if he could fly across the water, then he would be really close. But I guess you can go for the waist knot jump. You could go for it. From any percent.
Yeah.
It's probably way slower, but... eifem's dealt with the peer targets. He's off to Tommy and Covey. At the end of Algonquin, only 1 death so far.
Yeah. 1 death for each runner now, so they're doing well. They're both on, PB pace, as far as I can tell. Still possible.
Definitely Mikica, yeah. Eifem needs to probably not die again,
Helicopter.
but he can take his time. He can take safety armors, safety health packs. He'll make it.
Opting to go for the armor first, and then gonna take out Covey.
Yeah, that way, if you have a cop car that has a lot of health, you can just drive straight away. You don't have to switch to the Super GT.
Nice.
You would switch if you have flat tires, maybe, or the car was low on health.
Okay.
Well, Mikica has company here. There's 2 FIB Buffaloes.
Boys.
Somehow he's still alive, but the Barry targets are also alive. He actually, despite all of this, he didn't take that much damage. He took like half of his health. a bit more maybe, but he manages to survive, and he has a chance to kill Barry, so maybe he won't have to come back if he dies.
Incredible how developers put Barry right next to those bushes and they're actually hiding in there.
Alright, so Barry's dead for Mikica. He won't have to go back in case he dies, but let's hope that he gets away. Although with this health, might be tricky.
Yeah, definitely one of the more annoying targets on the list. Trying to mess
Yeah.
with Barry and get off the island.
No,
You know,
yeah, the
he's on
car's on
fire now.
fire. Yeah, he should probably get to the end of the bridge, switch to a regular civilian car. If the cops will let him. Yeah, and the passenger cop unfortunately takes him out.
Not sure if that car was drivable with that scuffed wheel.
Yes, unfortunately, second death for Mikica, but Barry is dead. So getting to the further targets shouldn't be a problem. Should get to Alderney without dying from here. Meanwhile, eifem, he needs to be wary of the grenades. They can land in really weird spots on Keenan. One of the guys is throwing grenades. I think no one was blown up by these grenades yet in the tournament, but I think it's just a matter of time.
It's gonna happen, yeah. Those grenades, yeah, they can be dangerous. Even if you're
Yeah.
really focusing on him. The one guy that has them, it never, yeah.
Especially if you try, well, if you kill the guy while he's throwing the grenade, he will just drop it on the ground and it will explode, along with the bobcat.
Yep.
That's there as well.
Yeah. Make a nasty explosion and destroy your cop car or kill you, and yeah.
Yeah, I think Josh picked up these grenades in his race, but he didn't realize that he had them. He could
Oh yeah.
also could have used them on Noel, but I think we've had Noel be well, two of the targets killed by the RPG, and I'm not sure who it was.
I think Will picked up RPG in his race run.
Maybe it was not long ago. I don't. It's just all.
Yeah, a lot of races are happening every day. It's crazy. Not to mention practice streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all kind of blends together. I don't even remember now. Seems
Marty
to be on a
RPG.
pretty good pace here. He's golding his splits.
Yeah.
30 seconds behind PB, I think it is. So, well, he's still on PB pace with this time. I guess he has an extra death in his PB, so this looks good. The car's in good condition. Well, it looks like to be at least. No pop tires and decent amount of health, so yeah, this is good.
Mickey's going in for the Simon kills.
Something triggered the targets early, and they're running
Oop.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, at this pace, we can look at double PB this race. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. eifem is still doing really well. Good health. Cop car could be a little better, but going in for Danny should be okay. We'll see.
No, so far, very good shooting. He doesn't seem to be affected by everyone shooting him around him. So off to Marty. He'll avoid that RPG and possibly switch cars. And here he decides to go from the stairs. This is an interesting approach.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen it, but
Marty had a second RPG in the hand.
oh wow.
He has infinite supply of them pretty much.
Yeah, I think Timon figured it out. It was like 11 seconds before he could shoot the next one off, maybe, or I don't know exactly.
Yeah, he shoots one, he throws the old one away, and then he has some kind of a delay.
Yeah.
But eifem gets kills Marty, gets delivered a new fresh cop car here. It looks very good.
Yeah, see if you can stay locked in. Got 3 targets left. So Mickey's still doing very well. Still on that PB pace.
It's actually a gold car as well. Huge golds. A 4-minute gold in Mervyn.
Yeah.
I think there's very few people that can boast a 4-minute gold in Mervyn. So let's see, eifem's going this way. Possible drive-by, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. He might just do the Josh route.
Has anyone been launched into the ocean there yet for Null?
I don't think so.
Sam flew
He
there,
does-
but it was outside of the tournament.
It happened like to me.
Yeah, the
race.
last race. It happened to create, well, not exactly in the ocean, but couldn't
It
drive
was-
up.
Yeah, right there.
My
From
You
the-
might
goodness.
as well have gone in, yeah.
Into the river.
Yeah, I was thinking like exactly straight in the water. That would be pretty
Well,
crazy.
eifem gets rid of Noel, but he needs to get away from these cops. He might need to heal.
Yeah, he's going
And
for
he
that.
goes for this health pack. I think this has to be the most taken health pack of the tournament.
Thank you, Zaborski.
I think so. Maybe yeah, just health pack and armor, obviously the one at the beginning before Alonso.
Alright. Pretty clean drive for Harrison. Full health. Hopefully this goes well.
Yeah, he had basically no resistance. That's very clean. No one was bothering him. Well, throughout the previous 3 targets, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, up until the point where he died, the whole run's been going very well for him, so.
He's looking for
Yeah.
a fat PB here, like a 5-minute improvement here. And already, if you have a 30 and you improve by 5 minutes, that's pretty big.
Be a nice, satisfying PB for sure. Mickey just swapped cars on their way to Covey, yeah.
A lot of things went right here for eifem. You got as close as you can get to a
falling
pacifist
helicopter.
run.
Meleeed
In
him to death.
in Most Wanted. Oh yeah. And eifem's done. GG.
That's a complete edition finish if I ever saw one.
GG.
And
It's a
that's a
PB
really
as
good
well.
time with a death. So yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna def on them. GG's.
GG's. It's a huge PB by 5 minutes. And that's also a win. But Mikica's, he hasn't been very far behind for, like, well, the 0-star area and the first part of Algonquin. He's currently on his way to Alderney, getting the Super GT after Kobe. So yeah, even if there's a, well, quite a big difference in PBs between the two runners, they're still pretty close throughout a good part of the race. And yeah, I'm fully counting on Mikica to also get a PB, to get a double PB in this race. And he's definitely on the pace to do it.
Yeah, his car's taking lots of damage right now. Hopefully he can make it. Yeah, no, that's on fire.
Yeah, he got
That's
very
fine.
damaged on the way. Oh, there's a lot of guys behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a situation where he can get any car. But yeah, he probably needs to run at this point. It's probably the best course of action. Get some kind of a parked car. Yeah, oh, this is difficult to survive.
Yeah. Yeah, this is tough. Like boxed in a corner. He's surviving. Probably don't want to swim across the river into Alderney, and this probably wouldn't work so well.
Yeah, the least safe spot on the map when you have 6 stars is the water. The boats will just destroy you immediately. Try to get the Vajero, but there's 2 helicopters on him, and unfortunately that's a death. Well, he's in an interesting situation where he can just take any car pretty much now because he's going to Alderney's police station.
Yeah. If he
But this
takes any
spawn,
damage on him there,
yeah, this
he'll just
spawn
talk right through him.
favors to just go for this car. Yeah.
Hopefully he knows the armor pickup near the gas station. That would help him a lot.
Hopefully he doesn't go on the bridge here.
Oh,
Can't really pass this way.
I'll find out. No? Go another way?
Well, he can go to Bohan, I guess.
It probably wouldn't take that much longer.
He- yeah. Well, he'll get his wits. He's found the Stavnus spot, so just probably navigate from here, or maybe not. Yeah. He spawned in the hospital. That's the least you're the least likely to spawn in.
What am I getting ready for? Oh, do we have an intermission after this race? Oh yeah, I'm not paying attention to eifem. Yeah. I security. I don't know. Yeah, that was a good one.
Mikica managed to find the bridge, and he's all on his way to Alderney. He'll be able to switch cars while he's up there.
I'm still trying to figure out who this Dr. Money person is. I guess it's Druzy, but I have no idea. Or is that Josh? Is Dr. Money Josh? I don't know. Maybe it's Zazzlepar. I don't know who it is. Oh well. Alright, Mickey's making it into Alderney. Got some boys, but going straight in for Keenan. I don't know what you're referencing. It's filtered out. I see what you're saying, yeah. Yep. You saw it too, that Gary.
Alright, I was muted for like 5 minutes. Great. He's okay.
No, we heard you.
You heard me, but the stream didn't. It's better that way anyway.
Oh.
So I'm just sitting here talking to myself.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
like,
worry, Will was talking to me.
eifem's going for a nice stroll through the park. Or is that the cemetery? Either way, it's a nice stroll.
Park or a cemetery. Come on.
Yeah, it's a cemetery.
Yeah, it's buffering a little bit, so I'm nervous. So you can speed up the slow-mo with pressing right arrow on the keyboard, but you will need to hold W so the car doesn't flip, because it's also a steering key. Or you can use a right stick on a controller if you plug it in and place it nearby. Yeah, swiping mouse is pretty slow. That tower actually is supposed to have a sniper rifle pickup, but it doesn't spawn until you unlock like all Algonquin, or maybe past the mission where you were given a sniper rifle, I'm not sure. Or maybe it's Roman Sorrow actually.
I don't know if I've ever been in that tower. Maybe.
Even in
I'm sure.
multiplayer. How did you never find?
If I did, yeah, it was like once or twice. I don't really remember. But it's a cool little spot.
Well, something is wrong now. It's been going so fine for 45 minutes, but now it's buffering.
It buffers for a long time when we find out Mickey actually won the race. It's been delayed.
Probably time to heal for Mikica. Now, when I refresh, it goes back.
Maybe a cop car swap too. If and when possible.
Right, this link is completely wrong, I think. What is this even? Some NoSSU tournament from 2023. But at least now we know that we can make a new command. Oh, what the? Well, it's freezing
Whoa.
still.
Holy shit, what even happened here? I didn't look.
That was a good launch for that explosion. Threw Nico a good like 30 feet.
Yeah, imagine relying on some kind of website to hold a tournament. Because I was trying to open that link for 2020 Most Wanted tournament, and it just said that the tournament doesn't exist. Maybe there is still a link somewhere, but that one did not work. No, you could have pressed enter to select that target. It's not Phil Bell.
Sarah, yeah.
Can you even choose Philbo?
Well, you can just read the lore. But obviously you cannot select them.
Let's see. I think Mickey took out Danny, so they're now going to Marty, right? I believe.
No, they died on Phil. I don't know if Phil is even dead.
Oh, yeah, Phil.
Okay, get ready for a question, Mr. Will.
One to Danny, maybe. Uh-oh. I haven't studied what Stig, what. Is all nut vendors project in the works? We still need to get all hot dogs off the ground. But yeah, I don't see why we couldn't do all nuts. There's like maybe 5 or 6 nut vendors. There's not many. Maybe more than that, maybe 8 or so. But yeah, it's a handful compared to the 80 or 81 hot dog stands. Yeah, when I was routing out all hot dogs, I was really starting to have fun with it and get a decent route going. It's not bad. I don't know.
Good meme.
And for a 6-star, yeah, for a 6-star category, you're picking up health at each one of your stops, so it works out pretty well. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's a meme. It's a meme run. Oh, it is what it is. Got Mickey busting through the barricade, the roadblock. On fire now.
Where do you get the money for all the wieners?
I killed people, random people on the street in game on the like
That's
Hope Beach.
good thing that you corrected yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just buy the hot dog and then kill the hot dog seller, I guess. Then you get
Yeah.
free hot dog.
You're mostly just praying that someone drops like $300, $400, $500 because you need about, I don't remember exactly, a little over $400 to buy all 80 hot dogs.
Pizza was trying to enter the Keenan parking lot. That's his go-to healing spot. But decided against it at the end.
Well, almost got the USJ.
Okay, so going back in for Phil.
Mikica's going to fill with this HP. That's kinda scary.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a risky move by him.
Yeah, because there are 2 targets ahead with no good healing spot at all.
And I think I'll cop with M4.
Yeah. Definitely gotta learn some healing spots if you wanna survive an elderly. Hard to describe them on fly. So that's the first death like that.
All right.
There was another funny one when the runner got shot to death in the hospital, but that was a micro SMG.
Well, good thing he wasn't in a hospital.
Yep. Meanwhile, eifem is pushing people to their death.
Ran over by a train.
Okay, a little bit of a mental reset and we are going. Sometimes is important.
Oh yeah, definitely. I get that. Sort of just reset your thoughts, your nerves, your plan of action, go back in.
Kill Feel Part 3. Yeah, you wanna just drive straight to the stairs. Yep. Hopefully patrol is not a big troll. Man, there's getting it so clean. But I wonder what changed. Maybe average runner's FPS helps with that.
I mean, if you
I-
enter on the left side, it's consistent.
Left side is consistent. I thought the right side is better.
I don't know, I always do. I always do left side. Always works for me.
I have more success with just a higher FPS. If I'm doing it at 110, it usually works out better for me, or it's a lot smoother than trying to jump up it at like 60. But
Right, now that's the wrong way. You wanna get on the bridge, you cannot really follow the GPS because it leads you to the tunnel.
I should go right side and then just straight and then left.
Yeah, Algonquin streets are pretty straightforward. You just... It's hard to get lost in Algonquin, I would say.
Dig said no marbles. I don't know. I'm in charge of security, so we'll see what happens.
Sounds like a threat.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, Kyle will never disclose his firearms. So that means he has many. I imagine an average GTA 4 fan in America just buys every weapon from his favorite GTA game. So, in case of GTA 4, that would be a baseball bat, a knife, a hunting knife, M9 bayonet perhaps. Desert Eagle, that one is less practical for home defense, but it is an iconic weapon. 2 shotguns, 2 micro SMG and just SMG, MP5 I guess. Man, imagine owning all of that. You could start your own YouTube channel and showcase how you're shooting targets. Yeah, Glock sounds pretty cool in GTA 4. Weapon design and weapon sound design, everything sounds really cool. All the echo, the guns sound strong. They really nerfed even that aspect in GTA 5. Everything is like pew pew pew,
Yeah.
even without a silencer.
Yeah, just another more arcadey like thing to add to the list, I guess. Just
Yeah. Not sure what the reason was to change it like that. Oh, that's a really bad situation, man. Don't think there's anything to do there other than pray. Still alive. Holy shit. I wouldn't even fight them, to be honest. I would just run away. And hope cops get the remaining ones. Oh,
Yeah,
they
got
actually
him,
did.
nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He dies, but Dan is dead. He doesn't have to do him again.
That's 2 targets in a row. Not bad. Because of FIB, it's so scary. If they don't get stuck in the front gate and go through, it's really necessary to shoot cops in that situation.
yeah, that's one way to look at it.
I remember Kaz playing GTA 5 during his all UJs and all games runs. Well, most UJs, I guess. Because SA didn't have that trick yet with doing the last UJ. It's some out of bounds bullshit.
Is Kaz the one who's done the multi GTA all stunt jumps?
Yeah. And I remember Zazelbar promised to do one as well at some point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be really cool to do.
Yeah, unfortunately, that requires you to do San Andreas.
I thought he's gonna save GTA 5.
Well, it's not the worst USJ run. It's pretty chill, actually.
Yeah, I remember that SA jump in airport. It just doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, with my new PC, it'll be even better.
Oh, we're coming back to it then. Holy.
Well, newer than previous one, yeah. Maybe.
You heard it here
You'd have to-
first.
You have to convince me really hard to play San Andreas again. Well, San Andreas stun jumps.
Oh, there's a new trick to do this in the last jump.
That's easily the worst one. The best ones, probably, I won't say GTA 4 because it's, I don't know, it's not as chill as VCS or 3.
Yeah, 4 stun jumps, no reset, is just a bunch of bullshit.
The stories one are pretty chill, LCS and VCS, but And 3, right? 3 is just kind of difficult, but there's no wanted level bullshit. Same with LCS and VCS. Well, same in Vice City, but you have to do like the first jump has like a trick where if you fail it, you just die. You fall into the water.
Yeah.
And it's not proper all stun jumps in Vice City anyway. I decided to do 35 out of 36 because I don't never done SSU. Can't be bothered learning it just for stun jumps.
Yeah, I was watching Ron run I think it was GTA 3 stunt jumps for a little bit and maybe competing in the GTA marathon. And it looks fun. It looks cool to do. I might try it one day, but yeah, I've never played GTA 3, I don't think. So
It's
good
fun
playthrough to do.
if you have fun playing the game, then you will have fun playing UGs.
Yeah.
GTA 5 is chill. The stun jumps are chill. If you're familiar with the Franklin's ability, you have to like this is the main point of this run pretty much. And curb what is it called? Brake boosting and curb boosting because they're very prominent in 5.
Right, we are back in action. Self-explosion from Marty.
Nice.
Maybe he shot the wall, or I don't know, when Nico was driving behind that wall. I like when Nico says these random voice lines while being chased by maximum wanted level. Maybe we should call it a Condition 6 instead, just as a Need for Speed Most Wanted reference. Okay. Run into the health pack, very close to it, so might as well.
Yep. Just waiting for a cop car to roll up. Ideally just one, but we'll see. Gotta take out 2 or 3. You gotta do what you gotta do.
It doesn't wanna fight them, which is smart. It would be nice to have just one cop car in front. But nowhere to be seen. Where are they gone? Probably still in a memory somewhere. Okay.
Here we go.
Another HP is in order. It might have respawned already, but there are a lot of cops there. Well, not a lot, just 2 cars.
Tried going for the hospital health, but there was a cop in the way. Oh, and a lamppost too.
trying to get this cop off of him. Yeah. But taking out
Mhm.
Mervin.
All right.
Got him. Nice.
Well, we got the next target at least, so there's only 2 left.
Well, what a day for races. This has been like the 5th or 6th one today.
4.
4th?
Yeah, there's been 5 yesterday as well. And so this is the 10th race of B groups. We were well ahead of schedule. It's only Wednesday.
Yeah. That's good though. Better to be ahead than falling behind, so.
Oh yeah. I was gonna speak about the schedule after the race, but I guess Mikica is almost done, so maybe it's worth talking about this now. We have no races planned for tomorrow, as far as I know. But I think there's something in the group chats that's happening, so maybe we might have one.
I could talk to Jonah and maybe set up a race with him tomorrow.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, looking at the groups, B1 only has 1 race that you just mentioned, Will. Pretty much almost concluded. B2 has only 3 has to play all 3 of their opponents. So that will be interesting. And B3 is moving slower than other 2, but
Yeah. After this race, B3 will have 4 races left. So that's 1, 3, and 4. 8 left in total. So we're definitely well ahead of schedule. This is a reminder that the B groups end well they end at the end of the week, so on Sunday. So we have plenty of time still. And hopefully all the runners will actually show up.
Have we had any no shows yet or
1, yeah.
one? Yeah. I was struggling to open my eyes this morning and get going and ready to go. I was almost half awake starting my race this morning earlier today, so
How
I can
early
see it.
was it for you?
Like 11 a.m. I started the race around
Oh,
12 noon. Yeah, that's kind of early for me on my current schedule, but we're going to sleep
yeah.
around like 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
That's kind of rough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
not ideal, but
funnily enough, 5 a.m. is when I wake up. Well, my time
yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Alright, going to the death road.
Good amount
And
of health.
spinning out because of the back wheel.
Oh, that is very bad, very bad. Maybe you should have taken the fire engine.
Yeah, you cannot drive by when you drive the fucking fire truck in Navy. You can only shoot the water hydrant. The hose, I mean.
I didn't actually know that. I don't think I've ever driven a fire truck in this game. Maybe I have.
What?
Well, that's why we have to have a IV lighthouse, so we can drive all the vehicles.
That's an amazing point.
Yeah.
GTA 4 has so many vehicles that are never driven in speedrun because we keep abusing taxi glitch.
Yeah, we'll have a separate tournament for everyone who's eliminated in this one. I wonder how many people would participate in like other categories tournaments. Like if someone organized an all tags tournament, how many people would sign up?
Now, there would be a fight whether to abuse Rivituner or not, whether to unlock FPS. Maybe make 2 different tournaments for them.
Yeah. If you had
Alright.
like big content creators trying to get people in, you would probably have to do like qualifying or something. Luckily, we didn't have to do qualifying.
Yeah, imagine the qualifier being have a sub 30 in tags, or I don't know. You don't have a sub 30, sorry. You're not qualified. Decent idea. Nah, it's not. Well, if there's like hundreds of people, maybe it's a decent idea. Nah, if you think about it for more than 1 second, it's not. These people will try to
Alright.
smuggle some weird runs or...
Mikica's approaching Harrison. His car
fire.
on fire. Hopefully he gets out. Okay, there we go. He has half health, so he needs to be careful. And if he does it, if he doesn't die here, as it's gonna be a hefty PB, around 10 minutes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, he's getting shot at quite a lot, actually. Hopefully that's the end of that. There's 2 helicopters, I think, so the Harrison targets will focus on them. So he can probably run up safely, but then he will be targeted by helicopters as well. There's a guy upstairs. He doesn't hit. Oh,
Mm.
that doesn't look good. He either needs to be really fast or really lucky, or both.
Yeah, a good bit of both. Couldn't hurt.
I think. Are the targets at the front dead? Yeah, they're dead. Mikica's done.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Finally.
Nice.
Jesus
GG, man.
Christ.
GG.
Nice PB.
GG. Did a
PB.
PB?
Yeah, by 12 minutes.
Oh yeah. 119.43. Well,
Ooh.
on the stream at least.
Yeah, I mean, that's the time when you count down, so yeah, that should be it.
Very nice. 2 races, 2 PBs, just one more.
Yeah. We're still waiting for the last guy to even respond to any messages. So yeah.
We'll give him time.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Until-
still, like you
until
said, till Sunday.
tomorrow night. Then we'll see what happens. But for now, this is the end of, what is it, day 9, I think it is. Yeah, day 9. We are well ahead of schedule. We've done 10 races out of 18 for the B groups. And so far, well, we haven't concluded any groups, but we know that Kyoto and Kuti will be advancing from Group B1, unfortunately, as Jonah and Will all are eliminated from the tournament. Group B2 is still up for grabs. Stereo with 6 points in the lead. He can actually technically still get eliminated, but it's very, very unlikely. And then in B3, we've only played 2 games, so it's all to play for here. And as I said before, there's no scheduled matches, although there might be one if Will schedules one for the last race of B1 with Esjona for tomorrow. So yeah, just make sure to follow the racing channel and the GTA speedrunning Discord. There will be updates in there. And for now, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for coming today. Thank you for all the commentary and to the all racers, to the viewers. And good time of day.
Goodbye.
Yeah, GG.
Goodbye.
GG's.
Did you actually PB'd? Like
Yeah,
5
yeah.
minutes? Yeah, congrats.
It was
Nice.
double
Yeah,
PV. Yeah.
Double PB, yeah.
Alright, I guess I'm
Nice.
pressing the button to stop it.
Yeah.